So a lot of you guys may not be aware, but Sorcerer Battlegrounds is actually returning. A few weeks ago, the owner posted in the announcements tab saying that he was going to be making a return. And as far as why he left, a lot of you guys may not know that reason either, so allow me to tell you. Is that speed? Now, to my understanding, I believe, and I'm probably gonna be wrong about this, but I believe Roblox got like banned in the owner's country or something like that. I don't know. Something happened so where like the game got delayed with updates for a while, and that's the big reason why it died. But as far as JJK Battlegrounds games goes, Sorcerer Battlegrounds was always the highest quality. Okay, in my opinion, JJS was the most fun because that's what it was made to be, was fun. But Sorcerer's Battlegrounds always had the highest quality in terms of VFX, the models, etc, etc, etc. They also have a decent roster list. I mean, they're also the only JJK Battlegrounds game that added Toji, to my understanding, as an actual moveset that you can use. And he was awesome, bro. Like, you have the worm, you know what I'm saying? It's animated. You have the stab move. You got, you know, the guns, and then, you know, guns become part of your M1. Like, it's really fun. So now that we remembered how goated this game actually was and how much potential it had, let's go over some of the new sneak peeks because there is a lot that we need to cover. The owner posted like a dozen quintajillion sneak peeks. In fact, there were so many, he even put them in his own YouTube video, which that link will be down in the description below. But let's check out these sneak peeks and try to decipher all of the new things that are going to be coming, at least that we know of from the sneaks. All right, so I'm currently in the sneak peek tab, and I have to scroll all the way up here to get to the last one. All right, now let's review it. So this one really just looks like it's emotes. Okay, some of these will definitely be emotes, some of these will be moves. Now right here, it looks like this is a move. Now, I don't know anything about the manga though, so y'all are gonna have to help me out. Who the in JJK has these? I mean, they could just be placeholder models, but I don't even know what this would be. And like this move right here got pushed, and nobody from the anime that I remember had something like this. So this has to be from the manga, right? But like that move right there got pushed. So, you know, I don't think this is a kill emote. I think that is a legitimate move. I mean, it could just be like an admin moveset or something, but I don't know. Like, I don't know. Then there's this, which is obviously an emote. You'll be able to play the piano in game, which is honestly pretty cool. I low-key be looking at the Roblox piano spreadsheet sometimes when I play other games, so this is kind of funny. Then we have this. Now, this is obviously a kill emote. You know, this is definitely like a finisher. Inspired by combat gods, I'm assuming. And then we have this. Okay, now from my understanding, this is a third-person POV, like what you would see if somebody else activated the kill emote. And yes, they added a KJ kill emote. I'm not gonna lie, KJ is low-key old news. It's low-key snoozeville by now. I don't really personally care for this emote to be here because again, KJ was boring. In my opinion, by the time TSB even updated, KJ was already irrelevant. In my opinion, because they took so long. But yeah, I believe this is the Flexworks or whatever. And I'm assuming that this is what it must look like if you're outside of it. And then if you're actually the guy doing it, so like the guy in yellow in this scenario, you know, you're able to see the actual VFX and pop-ups and stuff like that. All right, and then here's another sneak. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this is Sukuna. Right? Like, am I wrong? I feel like this is a Sukuna rework that we're seeing here. Now, I'm not gonna lie, if they come out with crazy reworks for most of the characters in game already, plus new movesets, this could be a legendary return and a legendary comeback. This update could actually be insane, bro. But this is 100% Sukuna, like choke slant or like chokings, throwing up into the air, and then like that. Like, who else could it possibly be, bro? And the M1s have like slashes like that. This is definitely Sukuna. All right, then here's another attack. All right, it's not an emote. This is a genuine move. I believe that this is for Kashimo, aka Lightning God, as referred to in game. But it's the only character I can think of in JJK that has like pink lightning like this and moves really quick. I don't see the pull, but I'm assuming that like it's just, you know, not a part of this move. Look at that, bro. He got turned into the SpongeBob meme where he's like ascending in the kitchen, bro. Like, now he did also say that he has been reworking the combat a little. These kind of combos were impossible to pull back then. So it looks like he did an up tilt, Q dash. Okay, yeah. Now, if y'all remember, bro, Sorcerer Battlegrounds, like I said, it was always the highest quality, but that doesn't mean that it was the best in terms of combat. My beef with Sorcerer Battlegrounds is that the PvP always felt extremely slow in terms of moves. Doing M1 combos in this game compared to any other Battlegrounds game felt like you were an actual snail moving through honey, moving through molasses, moving through 0.5 speed, bro. Like, it was genuinely painful, if we're being honest. So to see this is just so refreshing, bro. And to see the combat getting reworked, like, bro, the owner has been cooking. I'm gonna call him Al because his name is All Right. Well, the abbreviation for All Right. So I'm just gonna call him Al. But Al, you've been cooking, bro. All right, then we'll see this. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that has to be Gojo. Like, that has to be Gojo. And then finish with a black flash punch. This is super sick. A Gojo rework too, like Gojo and Sukuna rework, bro. Like, oh my god, bro. Like, that's so tough. I love moves like that where you surf on them. It's just so disrespectful and toxic, bro. Like, oh my God. And that's definitely just the finisher for the move. So I'm really curious what the base moveset looks like, because as you can see, this dummy is at like literally like 1 HP. So this is clearly a finisher. Oh yeah. All right. And then he said one more sneak incoming. This is the last one. We might be dead, but we will revive. I promise you guys. I am fully confident that this game will revive. There's not a doubt in my mind that Al is going to bring this game back, bro. Okay. So let's see what we have here. Sweep Smash, Crushing Blue, Sparks of Black, Infinity Slam. Infinity Slam. If it has Infinity, this has to be Gojo. And a domain expansion. Oh yeah, that's Gojo's domain. Wait, but it broke though. Oh my God. Oh, wait. I think I know the reference. I think it's from this. Obviously, I have the sound muted so I don't get copyrighted, but I believe it's from when they're in the subway station and he does like the sort of weird domain expansion. And they're like, what? He can't do this because it's going to kill all the people. Because like a regular human being goes in this and they die. So he has to be super quick. I feel like this has got to be the reference because then he runs around like 3, 2, okay, here we go. So yeah, he can't use the domain expansion on regular people for very long because they'll die. So he does a domain expansion that's like 0.2 seconds or something like that is like the actual reality of it. He does Infinite Void. Here we go. I swear this is the reference. It has to be. It has to be, bro. Unless it's from the manga, but if it's from the show, yeah. And then look, he's running. This has to be the reference. Oh, I have to be cooking. I wonder if you'll just instantly decapitate people then, like if you use this move on them, because that would be tough, bro. Oh my God, bro. Yeah, he's literally talking about how any non-sorcerers will become vegetables within 2 seconds. So he goes within a 20th of a second, 0.2 of a second. He is able to do this, bro. Like, dude, he is genuinely the strongest. Like, bro. Yeah, nah, that has to be the reference. And like I said, he did put all of those in a YouTube video. Again, the link will be down in the description below if any of you guys are interested. So yeah, now that we have seen all of the sneaks, please do let me know your guys' thoughts. Do you think that this game, when it returns, will revive and become super popular again? Or do you think the time of Sorcerer Battlegrounds has passed? If you do think it'll succeed, let me know why or why not in the comment section down below. But in my opinion, okay, as far as my opinion goes, I think this game is cooking. I think it has a very, very high chance of coming back and being very trendy again. Because let's face it, bro, JJS is really fun, but we need a Jujutsu Kaisen Battlegrounds game with high quality stuff. JJS's entire forte, entire niche is that it's not high quality, it's just fun. It's fun quality, it's low poly, and it's just supposed to be a goofy experience, which is amazing, and I respect it for that. However, Sorcerer Battlegrounds was always nice because it gave you that higher tier quality fighting that people were looking for. You can summon Maharaga in this game, bro. Like, and it's a high quality mesh. It's a high quality model. Mahito is fantastic in this game. Super creative. Like right over there, that dude is using the Awakening moveset right now, and that dude's getting manhandled. Even Kashimo, right? Which I believe is getting its Awakening moveset from the sneaks that we saw. Like, even Kashimo is awesome, bro. Like, literally the only thing that killed this game was the fact that this game wasn't receiving updates, which is not at all the owner's fault to my understanding. He just got some bad cards dealt, had to deal with some stuff, but he persevered regardless, and now he's been cooking up like prime and Gordon Ramsay. What's up, guys? What's up? Now, like I said, bro, I firmly believe this game will revive, but if you disagree with that, I would love to hear what you guys have to say about that in the comment section down below. Me personally, I am super excited to see this game come back and revive, and I hope you guys are too. I will be covering any future sneaks on this game as long as there's like an abundance of them. I'm not going to make a whole video over one sneak. We had a ton of sneaks to go over in this video, a ton of things to talk about. Sorcerer's Battlegrounds gonna be following the trend of adding in some kill emotes. I wouldn't even be surprised if we saw some limited time kill emotes. And also, I low-key would like to see a new map. I don't know if you guys remember the first map that was a part of Sorcerer Battlegrounds in the first release. I have always preferred that map over these ones. I loved that map, in my opinion, but I could also understand why they would change it, and I do hope we get a new one again. I also think it would be really tough if we could get like a Shibuya map. I think that'd be super sick. Let me know your thoughts. What do you guys hope that they add to this game? You know, I'm sure that there's things that you hope that they add that they didn't, you know, show in the sneak peeks. So let me know what you guys think that they'll add, or at least what you're hoping they'll add. And yeah, let me just fight this guy quick, and then you know, I'm gonna end the video after that because this guy clearly wants to fight. Let's go. Boom. Oh my God, bro, this moveset is awesome. 1, 2, 3. No. Boom. I will say the M1 trades, despite it being slow, like they're not difficult, like they're not bad per se. Okay, I couldn't move for some reason. Is it because of that dude's domain? Yep, it is. Come here, let's finish this. Oh my God, bro, I can't see nothing. Bro. Damn you, Sukuna. Boom. Oh, you blocked that. Come on. Boom. Q-dash. Boom, boom. And you're dead, buddy. All right, anyways, this has been your boy Wicked. I love you guys to death, and I'll see y'all in the next one, man. Peace.